Developments that we are tracking very closely from the United States. Well, the Trump administration has announced a new executive order imposing a $100,000 annual fee on companies sponsoring foreign skilled workers, including, in fact, under the H-1B visa program, a move that could significantly impact the U.S. technology sector. Listen into what the White House secretary has to say.
What this proclamation will do is raise the fee that companies pay to sponsor H-1B applicants to $100,000. This will ensure that the people they're bringing in are actually very highly skilled and that they're not replaceable by American workers. So it'll protect American workers, but ensure that companies have a pathway to hire truly extraordinary people and bring them to the United States.
Well, the H-1B visa allows U.S. employers to hire foreign professionals in specialized fields such as engineering, science, and IT. The United States issues 85,000 of these visas annually, with nearly 75% awarded to Indian nationals. The new fee applies for each year of the visa's duration, which can be up to 6 years. The order takes effect on Sunday and may be extended beyond its initial one-year term. The Department of Homeland Security has been granted authority to exempt certain individuals, companies, or industries from the new fee, though exemption criteria has not been specified. The measure is a part of a broader immigration crackdown under Trump's second term and is aimed at encouraging companies to prioritize hiring American workers. However, companies are now facing significantly higher costs to retain or onboard foreign skilled workers, prompting some to limit employee travel ahead of the fee's implementation. In response to the sudden policy shift, JP Morgan Chase and Microsoft has issued urgent internal advisories to employees holding H-1B and related H-4 visas. In fact, JP Morgan's outside Immigration Council strongly advised all H-1B visa holders currently inside the U.S. to avoid international travel and those outside the U.S. to return before the deadline on September 21st. Microsoft issues similar guidance, urging H-1B and H-4 visa holders to return to the U.S. before the Sunday deadline and to remain in the country for the foreseeable future. The tech giant has also warned employees of potential travel complications and immigration risks if they fail to comply with the new guidance. Joining us at this point in time is Mr. Ross Feingold, political analyst, joining us live. Thank you so much for your time speaking to us on NewsX World. Well, reports indicate that 2/3 of the Silicon Valley tech workers are foreign-born. Like I said earlier, H-1B visas encouraged nearly 85,000 foreign nationals from the engineering, science, and IT fields to join and bolster U.S.'s tech sector. Is this move going to cause more harm than good to the U.S.? What's your assessment?
It's too early to tell. The first hurdle here is a legal one because after this announcement by the White House, it's open to debate as to whether or not the executive branch actually has the authority to unilaterally impose this fee, or it has to be passed via legislation in the Congress and then signed into law by the president. So frankly, we're in a bit of a moment of uncertainty as to the actual implementation, keeping in mind that it certainly is possible that the president could ask Congress to revise the applicable laws to include this fee, and it might actually pass the Congress. There certainly Republicans in Congress would support the president in this, and they might be able to get a few Democrats to go along as well and pass such legislation. But it's certainly a fair debate to have insofar as would this reduce the number of foreign-born tech workers in the United States? Would that harm the U.S. tech industry? And certainly that's the position of the companies. Going back years already, There's been debates about this program, about the number of slots that are in the program, about the fees in the program, et cetera, et cetera. And the tech industry has always made the same point that we need the people, we need the talent. There's not enough people here in the United States to fill those jobs. And we need to hire qualified, very talented foreign-born people, many of whom come from India, as I'm sure people in the audience know. So that debate will thrash out in public in the coming weeks as the administration tries to implement this new policy.
Right, absolutely. I request you to stay on with us. We, in fact, have some